All the way from the top of the city back into the bottom we go. I guess we should see what we can do for our Manta Royale.
There you are. Ready?
Just about. You're not wearing your garments though.
What do you think? Because we don't want to draw any attention. If somebody sees me walking around with you, it won't be the end of the world, but I don't want to cause unnecessary problems.
That makes sense. People tend to not want to be seen with me. So, can you tell me anything more about the tree?
Tree? Oh, yeah, sure. The people down here call it the Weeping Tree. They believe that the Black Guardian, once a year, fulfills one of the wishes they write onto these notes.
I see.
Superstitious nonsense, of course.
Is he like Santa?
Might as well send their wishes to the Blue Island Coalition.
Oh. The man doesn't seem to like the coalition much.
Either way, ready to set out?
I guess I am. What's the idea?
First a question. Have you ever heard of the Night of the Blind Daughters?
Not just yet, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
A massacre that took place 20 years ago.
Okay.
It was at the farmer's coast, around midsummer. The farmers had just put out the lights after a long day's work. Suddenly, shrouded figures showed up out of nowhere, steel masks covering their faces. They broke into the houses and killed anybody who dared to stand in their way.
God damn.
While they merely wreaked havoc on most of the farms, any family with a daughter between 12 and 16 winters was less lucky. All in all, these masked people took 10 daughters that night and carried them away.
Jesus Christ.
Found 1 week later, they lay on the Penny Road, mutilated with their eyes sewn shut. 1 girl each mile.
Who the fuck did this? And was it investigated?
They tried, but the few farm boys who were there in time stood no chance.
That makes sense.
These masked attackers were assassins, as deadly as the petrified and as brutal as lost ones.
So, why did that happen?
To this very day, no one knows. However, there are theories. Do the names the Black Lieber and J.L. Tannerson ring a
Yeah,
bell?
I've heard of jail by
Which
now.
one?
Yeah. He was some kind of serial killer.
Yes. Thing is, in this book he left behind, Tannerson claims to have been part of a cult called the Black Libra. Even nowadays there are still scholars that deny its existence. But according to Tannerson, they see themselves as some kind of counterbalancing power. They make sure that malice and sin, they don't gain the upper hand in this world, and that the scales of good and evil thus stay in balance.
Okay. So they're basically vigilantes. But why the hell did they murder the girls?
Well, this is where it gets bizarre. Normally, the Libra only kills people who have already sinned. Tyrants, rapists, murderers, and so on.
Sure.
Which is also why the attack on the farmer's coast didn't make any sense, and still doesn't for most people today.
So was it really
However,
them?
the father has a theory.
Was it really them that did it then? Or are you just guessing?
Well, he does have an avid interest in them. Let's put it this way. He has dug up every little bit of information that there is. But we'll come to that later.
So what's the theory?
According to the father, the Black Libra chooses their sinners through the dreams of some kind of holy child. The dreams are interpreted by the Libra's priests who extract the names and faces of evildoers from them. However, the child doesn't just see people who have already sinned. She also sees evil in its inception.
Oh, that's not good.
Thus, the Libra might decide to kill a boy before he becomes a tyrant, or a girl before she gives birth to a murderer.
That is very, very bad.
I know, it sounds insane, but that's what it is. But apparently the Libra fully believes in this principle. The child is omniscient.
Who is the child? Is it always the same child? So, did they actually kill them because they were gonna give birth, or was that just an example?
So it would seem.
Really? All of them?
According to the father, they wouldn't have just been ordinary murderers, but emissaries of the end.
Oh,
Whatever
snap.
that may mean.
And thus we get back into the doomsday shit. So, do they really think they're still doing good with all this bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah, for the greater good, yeah. That's how it always is, isn't it? That's the exact same shit that's going on upstairs as well. So what does this have to do with the Relata, though?
Simple. The father believes that the Black Libra knows the secret to transcendence.
Okay.
This is why he's been studying Tennyson's books like a madman.
I should get into
Especially
that.
one in particular, in which he describes the initiation ritual he underwent to become one of their assassins. And I also think that this temple in the Frostcliff Mountains is somehow related to the Libra. Long story short, apparently the pages of Tennyson's original manuscript describing the initiation ritual in detail were forcefully torn out, and the father wants to find them.
So is this why the Butcher of Ark actually got banned? Because of the murders? I'm sort of wondering. I kind of really want to get into those books now, but they're so huge. I've done like a few of them, but they're really, really big. So I guess you want me to find the lost pages then?
Right. And I happen to know the only person who might be able to tell us their whereabouts.
Really?
A man named Qalian.
Is that the Qalian from the books?
Correct.
Yeah.
He was also an assassin of the Libra, and Tennyson's mentor. In other words, an unscrupulous piece of shit that did nothing but murder people for decades, guilty, the innocent alike. According to the father, he was also the one who orchestrated the Night of the Blind Daughters.
Ooh, okay.
However, that massacre seems to have been too much even for his rotten conscience to bear, because he left the Libra shortly thereafter. He took on a new identity. He's been living as a beggar in the Undercity ever
Wait,
since.
he's right here, really?
I saw him once. It's no wonder that nobody knows what kind of monster he is. He's gone completely insane. Drinks away every penny he gets his hands on.
Are you sure it's him then?
Exactly. If we bring them to the First Seer and I tell him how I couldn't have done it without you, he might consider hiring you for the expedition. That's the plan. Not the best one, certainly, but, all we're getting.
What if he doesn't want me?
Then we'll need to improvise. Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Sure, so where do we find this Qalian?
He currently lives in the communes. That is, if he isn't in some whore's bed in the Silver Cloud right now or getting hammered in the False Dark.
Ooh.
I'll let you do the talking. It's unlikely that the First Seer will find out, but the more you actually help me on this mission, the more convincing our little story will be. And one more thing. Don't go easy on that scum. He might seem harmless now, but remember what he's done.
I mean, I kind of have to take your word for it.
Those 10 mutilated girls on the Penny Road are just one more page in this man's book of sins.
I guess we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna reserve judgment as much as I can, as much as I reasonably can. There's the man. Come on, you. Is it here? No. I guess I'm just gonna follow him around.
You're not from here, are you?
No, I'm not,
Why
buddy.
don't you talk?
I mean,
A sunchilder.
oh Jesus Christ, these people. Come on, man.
That's the only reason you snobs ever come
Did
down
we
here.
really have to go through the bar? Oh, this is where I almost got robbed. I remember this. I mean, I kinda did get robbed, but... Come on, mate. I'm not too sure where he's taking me. We're going all the way through the Undercity.
Madame.
We're watching you, sleeper.
Yeah, of course you are.
Always.
Hello.
Wait. Oh, in the communes with Kabar, really?
Oh shit. I have to remember that.
Are you gonna be quite alright? I mean, I vaguely remember we were sorta good to Kabar, right? We were okay at the
Now
end.
look at that. Our friend has a visitor.
No.
Get out of here.
What?
I said, get out of here. We need 10 minutes. Afterwards, you can fuck as many men as you want.
Of course, my lord. At once.
Man wastes no time.
Interesting.
Was that really necessary? She was just a girl.
Oh, I'll bring a bouquet of flowers next time.
You're such an asshole. Are you sure that's him?
Yes.
So why is it interesting?
Never mind. Look at him. Pissed like a rat. A miracle he could even get it up.
Do you want me to sort of take point? Because you seem a bit agitated, to be honest.
I sure as fuck don't want you to cuddle with him.
Oh, come on.
And again, never forget what this man did. He may look pathetic, but that doesn't change the fact that he orchestrated the murder of 10 girls. Innocent girls.
Yeah, but I kind of have to take your word for it, and you were kind of a douchebag that started kicking my ass out of nowhere, so... I mean... It's also about your backstory and all, but... Nah, you fuck. I guess we're gonna do this.
Yeah, who are you? Nylock is tired. Nylock needs sleep.
Okay, that's kind of obvious. You're Qalian, aren't you?
Qalian? No. Qalian is dead.
Right.
You're talking to Nylock, his shadow. Why do you ask? Who are you?
Just looking for info, I suppose? I mean, the man did ask us to be a bit rough. I don't like being rough to poor people. It's all kinds of sad. The man is watching us.
Oh, of course. Nylock understands. You remind him of Qalian when he still lived. So much anger in you, so much hatred.
I mean, I'm just doing it because I'm being
Qalian knew this
watched.
feeling too well. This anger, this cold, rotten wrath.
Mostly just feel a bit hungry, to be
Showed him
honest.
his calling.
And I don't want to be here,
He was
but...
so blind. He didn't see where the road led him. Only when those little flowers' corpses lay dead in the dust did he see.
Right.
See what he had done, what he had become.
So
Now
it is
Qalian
you.
has been punished. He's dead, and Nylock deserves to suffer for eternity.
Have you been punished? So, you actually seem to have had regrets, do you?
Regret? No, Qalian had regrets, yes, but Nylock isn't worthy of these feelings anymore. Regret is a pure feeling, as is absolution, but Nylock doesn't deserve purity.
That bad, huh?
So he hates. He hates himself,
Yeah.
hates his pathetic existence, hates himself for all the suffering his old skin brought upon the world.
But usually the Libra gets rid of everybody, so... Why are you still here?
I told you! Because Nylock buried his old skin. The Libra doesn't care about Nylock. Why should they? He's vermin.
I see. So why did you do it?
Why? Because the decrees demanded it. And the decrees don't lie. They never did, and they never will.
So you're still convinced that Libra is operating in good faith, somehow?
Aren't you listening? The decrees don't lie. Those little flowers had to die, because if they had not, something terrible would have happened.
How?
Qalian knew, Nylock still knows, but still, it broke him. All their pain, their tears, their suffering, their screams. It was too much to bear, even for him.
Well, yeah, because you're a fatalist asshole. How do you know for sure, though?
The decrees never lie.
Right. How much did you actually have to drink?
How much? He doesn't remember. He always drinks when he has the coin for it. He sniffs, and sometimes, when the people are generous, he buys himself a night with Anna. They're the deeds of a coward, and he knows it. But the brandy, the dust, and Anna, they help him forget. Help him ease the pain.
In any case, we're sort of looking for the lost pages, my dude. Do you actually know where you put them?
Pages? Naylock doesn't know what you mean. Now please, go. Naylock is tired and needs to sleep.
Sure.
Alright. Let me rephrase my friend's words. You stop playing confused oracle and fucking tell us what we want to know.
He has tattoos.
And then maybe, just maybe, we'll let you live. Are we clear?
It kind of looks like the man wants to die, so...
Are we clear?
Ooh.
Yes, yes, sir. Naylock understands. Please forgive him. So, the pages. Yes, of course, the pages. Naylock remembers. Qalian tore them from Tannerson's book before the world could see them.
Can you sort of stop with riddles, if you don't mind?
No! I told you! I told you! So why are you not listening? Qalian is dead.
Sure.
Don't you understand? He's dead, and Naylock buried him.
He's never gonna be fully dead, my dude.
Oh, no. He's sorry. Please don't hurt him. He will not raise his voice again.
What Qalian did...
Look at him. He's gone completely insane. I'm guessing all this Naylock talk is a way for his brain to cope with the guilt. He's created a new persona without all the blood on his hands. That is, unless he's lying.
What? Why? Why should Naylock lie? What? Why? Why should Naylock lie?
How long have you actually been here?
How long? Years? Decades? He doesn't know. Qalian had a sense of time. Naylock doesn't.
Probably should have picked a better fake name, to be honest. Can you tell us where the pages are now?
Yes, of course. But tell me, what do you want with them? You won't be able to read them.
Why not?
Because they're written in the language of the Libra. Even Qalian couldn't read a single word of them.
So, how were they written in the first place?
Isn't it obvious? Because something else guided Tannerson's hand when he wrote them.
I goddamn. These fucking riddles and deferring to authority. It's sort of starting to piss me off. Take some fucking responsibility. Can you just fucking tell us where they are?
Naylock doesn't have a choice,
You
does he?
don't.
All right, he will do as you demand. The pages, he buried them together with his old skin.
Wait, what?
He can show you the pages. But tell him, my dam, if he shows you the pages, could you... Well, Naylock is hungry, Naylock is thirsty, and he has no more coin.
I can't even see Tharael anymore. This place is super dark. Did I mess up some settings or something? I'm assuming Tharael is still intently watching us, and we should probably pretend to be the tough girl.
But...
Yeah.
Good. Naylock understands. And maybe you're right. You treat him like what he is. Vermin. Human waste.
I don't
Come, follow.
enjoy any of this. Just sort of trying to get on Tharael's good side. Doesn't seem like the kind of man you want to be on the bad side of.
My sir, Naylock has a question.
What?
Your face. You seem familiar. Are you certain that you have never met Naylock before?
How would I know?
Bloody wench thinks she's
Maybe.
Vata incarnate.
I really need that new herbal essence for my
Is he...
hair.
Did he just go back in there? What's going on? Oh, there he is. Come on, dude. To the tar pit, you say?
This is the way to the tar pit. Are you sure that's where we're supposed to be going? I warn you, if this is a trap...
Nah, it's fine. I've been here before.
My sir, Naylock is vermin, but he knows when he has to obey. You can trust him.
I won't. But fine.
It's K, it's K. I've got this area mapped out.
Damn the order. Damn you all.
Nah, presumably. Where's the lady?
Ahoy.
How you doing?
Move along.
Are we going down the lifts,
Oh,
really?
Right there, old man. Where do you think you're going? You're a little too old for digging.
He belongs to us. We're acting under the Father's orders.
Brother Wrath, from ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. I didn't recognize you. Forgive me.
From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. Let us through.
Of course. Father's blessings.
Father's blessings. Keep going, scum.
Yes, of course.
Are we going all the way to the bottom? Or what's going on? I think he's taking us to Yeah, this is the abandoned shaft, of course it is.
Yes, we're here. This is where he buried the pages.
The deserted tunnels. We should be wary. There are a lot of lowlifes down here.
I did kill him before. Shit, am I gonna have to spring into action? Where is my 1, 2, 3? I guess 2 is enough. How you doing? I don't have to look out. I have friends to do it for me. There you go. Sweet. Ooh, silver steel, holy shit. You guys quite alright. You seem to be. I'm not too sure if I need to help, but...
You fucking.
Did you kill my doggo? Ow, Jesus Christ. I guess I should spring into action. Oh, Jesus Christ, this wild mage. I forgot, this guy is actually kinda tough. Alright, just so to finish him off now. Ooh, Christ. The fight tends to become a bit chaotic.
Buried the pages.
The deserted tunnels. We should be wary. There are a lot of lowlifes down here.
You just gotta prepare just a little bit more. There we go. Oh shit. Can we sort of kill them one at a time, perhaps? I'm gonna take a sword. That silver steel is quite expensive. Oh, don't just run ahead. That's kind of the issue. Thariel just goes in guns blazing, or I don't know, swords blazing. I'm not gonna pay for that. Who's even the evil one? You.
That's all you got.
I mean, I would guess us, to be honest, but... Sunborn Axe? What the hell? What is that? Sunborn? I'm gonna take it, just because. Ooh, the place is a bit on fire. How you guys doing? Ooh, snap. What the hell was that noise? Holy shit, what the fuck is that? An Orbaya. I'm assuming we kill it with extreme prejudice. Yeah.
Let's go.
Jesus, holy Christ. Well, that's a first and hopefully a last. I remembered, your Baya is the thing you become if you go full magic crazy.
There. Back there. That's where he buried his old skin.
Where?
Please, my sir. You need to just take these last few steps alone. Naylock can't. He just can't.
That's fine for me.
It's a trap.
What? No, no. Of
No,
course
that
not.
would have been
It's
the
just-
trap.
Naylock can't. Don't you understand? To see him after all this time. No. Kill Naylock if you don't believe him, but he will stay.
Fine.
I believe him.
You go on ahead.
Wait, I'm supposed to go alone? Really?
Look for the skeleton. You need to dig.
Look for the skeleton.
Don't shout.
Look for the skeleton. Isn't this where we killed the Marauders? These guys were kinda tough. Are they back? No, they still seem to be gone. Okay.
Skeleton. I'm not seeing anything. Let's look around.
Skeleton. Hold on. Let me grab a torch. I'm assuming we're safe here, more or less. Whoa! What the hell?
Look for the skeleton. You need to dig.
Don't. Out.
Did I just explode the whole thing with my mines? Or perhaps my torch? Can we sort of make it explode earlier? That's presumably a good idea. There we go. Are we good now?
Skeleton. I'm not seeing anything. Let's look around.
Oh, there's one here, right here.
Let me see.
But then, who's the skeleton? He said it's his old skin. What does that mean?
Yeah. Well, that looks promising. Then I guess we need to dig. Come help me.
I think I have a shovel.
Here we go. This must be it.
Ooh.
Pretty big. What the blazes did he put in there? What's that smell?
Yeah. You know, the words old skin never instilled much trust in me, so I guess we're gonna have a look.
What the? Oh, shit.
What was that? I didn't even have time to look. Is there a body in there? I guess we could sort of look. There is. Ew. I thought it was a metaphor. He buried Qalian. But then who is this?
You mean this body is... Nonsense. You want to know what I think? This is probably some poor sod that crossed this lunatic's path at the wrong time. So we put him right into the crate with the pages. Bloody son of a whore.
Even if that's true, why would he put him right here? Maybe it's part of his cope, I guess. He needed somebody to sort of pretend like it was his previous body, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know, I'm not too sure if you're right on this one.
Oh, fuck if I know. We're talking about a man who murdered 10 girls in cold blood because his cult ordered him to do it. I think you'd be well advised to stop trying to apply logic to his thinking.
I don't know, man. It's easy to dismiss criminals, or evil people, as they exist. I don't tend to believe in good and evil as absolutes per se, but people tend to have motives. That's kind of the point. They tend to do stuff because of reasons, even if those reasons don't make sense. They make sense in their own head. And, you know, it can be interesting to sort of figure it out.
Right you are. Come on. You take them.
Sure. Qalian's Last Smile. Handicraft 55. Do I have that? I don't. I should get that. I have a shit ton of money, and I started sort of using my store credit to buy crafting books and learning books, so I have a few. Quite a few. Ancient mask. And a coin purse. Can we have a look at the mask though? It doesn't seem to be enchanted, it's heavy armor. It's cool and all, but it's heavy armor, so, you know.
Got them? Alright. Back to Qalian.
Sure. Oh, we actually go back to the man. Yeah. Can we ask him who the body is? Can you stop moonwalking on the box now? Let's fucking go. Come on, you fool. Is he gonna join me? Is he gonna keep moonwalking? Who knows? Where the fuck is Thariel? I lost him, man. Not too sure what's going on. He was sort of moonwalking, then he sort of disappeared. Oh, there you are. Did you finally get off the box? Good man. Can we sort of... Whoops. Get rid of you. There you go. Oh, wait, he's sitting right there. I thought we had to go back to the commune.
You can tell by your eyes.
We found a little bit more than that. Yeah.
Whose corpse is in that chest?
I'm dying to know.
What? But he told you, didn't he? It's Qalian.
Yeah, bullshit.
Naylock buried him.
Are you seriously trying to tell us that that was you?
Yes. He said it before, didn't he? Qalian couldn't continue to live in this shell after what he did, so he shed it and gave birth to Naylock. And Naylock buried him, together with the memories.
Yeah. Right.
You don't believe him, do you? You believe Naylock is lying.
Well, you're saying something
But it's
that's...
the truth. The simple truth. You two, more than anyone else, should understand.
Why us two?
Sure. Either way, we have what we wanted. And now it's time for you to pay for your crimes, Qalian.
Oh, Thariel, come on.
It's been long overdue.
What? But you said that you would spare him if he'd show you the pages.
I'm assuming I probably shouldn't get in the way.
We would think about it. And guess what? I did. You're a murderer, Qalian. And you've killed more people than I can count. Men, women, and children. And you know what? This whole act about how remorseful you are. I'm not buying it. Yes, you drank your bloody brains into oblivion, but ultimately, the only one you truly pity is yourself.
Thariel, there's no point. Jesus Christ, Thariel. I mean, you said it yourself. We got what we wanted. Is this really necessary?
Shut up.
Okay? It doesn't seem particularly like the kind of man that spends his time being convinced, but I don't know. He's an old fart. He's wasted his life. He might as well waste the rest of it. Like, what is the point, man? I get that this is a revenge quest, but goddamn it, dude.
It's not. But fine. As you wish. You heard it, scum. Today's your lucky day. You...
Letho.
What?
Naylock remembers. By the name of the sun, you were in the refuge orphanage, you and your friend, Letho.
What do you know about the refuge?
Back then, before the flesh maggot plague, when Naylock was still strong, the Qalian woman who ran the orphanage gave him work. Don't you remember? He carried crates, he cleaned the floor, he cooked.
What?
That was you? Uncle Naylock?
Yes, that's what you called him, Uncle Naylock. By the Guardians, it's been so long, but he remembers it all now. You and your friend, you were inseparable. Until...
You're right. I do remember.
What?
You were there when they took us. Worse, you helped them.
Oh.
What did she pay you, that old cunt? Huh? Carrying crates? Selling children to the Rolada? All the same, isn't it?
No, what? Naylock doesn't understand. He only...
Oh, snap.
Let's go.
So, you actually did know who he was?
Yeah. His face seemed familiar, but I just couldn't place him.
Can you tell me more?
Yeah. We called him Uncle Nilla.
I said more, not the same.
Shagun, the matron, gave
Shagun.
him work as a gopher. He wasn't as much of a wreck back then. Can you believe it? A former serial killer working in an orphanage. Apparently the old cunt liked to surround herself with people as rotten as she was.
If there's one thing I can say, the voice actor for Thariel is really doing a bang-up job. Can you tell us more about this Letho character, though? It was a friend. Come on, it does matter.
I know it. He'd been there the night it happened. One of us, Wilma, she refused to go. She screamed and kicked, but Nalek held her while one of the father's voices gave her a sleeping potion.
Really? They probably would have killed him otherwise. That doesn't make it better, but, you know, most people sort of become really
That
cowardly
was before I knew the
in
whole
the
truth.
face of whatever. A dagger to the face.
Well, as I
So what
said,
do we do now?
We're done here. Next we need to bring the pages to the first seer, which will, hopefully, encourage him to consider you as a mercenary for the expedition. But we'll see. Before we do that, though, we need to discuss a couple of things. We cannot afford a single mistake if we want this to work.
Really?
Meet my hideout tomorrow morning, alright?
Straight into the
A small
Frostcliff
abandoned warehouse
Mountains.
in the main cabin, right before the path up to the city. There's an old poster of the theater right next to the door. That's how you recognize it.
Sure.
The dark corners of our minds.
I'm not too sure why this is an option. It's probably gotta be too much in public, right? There's sort of relata everywhere.
It's a
I'm
lot
assuming
higher
he
that
won't
some
like
people
this.
see us.
Yeah, exactly.
Until
Sure.
then,
Let's do that. Thanks, man. I guess. This isn't particularly the kind of work I enjoy doing, but... And thus we're alone again. The man only had shoes. I sort of feel bad about the choice I made, but... I don't know. You can't save them all, I suppose.